Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be going over the upcoming 10x event on Wednesday, the 26th of April for a really insane arena champion, Warlord. So Warlord is going to be on offer for 10x coming up on Wednesday during CVC. He's one of the best I would say live arena and obviously any arena setting. He's also very good in many settings. He has a A1 increased duration of debuffs. I mean, it's kind of viable for like even clan boss to extend like poisons or HP burns, any kind of debuffs. He has block debuffs on a 3-turn cooldown, which is obviously very good for clan boss. Gives a shield and a heal, so very good in just general progression, dungeons, doom towers. And then his bread and butter skill is this Orcish ritual 4-turn cooldown, 100% chance decrease to basically put target skills on cooldown. So they put all your skills on cooldown, and he has a 50% chance to 60% chance to fully deplete your turn meter. This is a humongous skill. I mean, it's been like meta defining for many years. Only recently Yumiko was introduced that makes Warlord look not as good, but make no mistake, this guy is insanely good. So I'm going to show you guys how I built my Warlord and how I use him, and yeah, you guys can maybe draw some your own conclusions. So here's my Warlord. I pulled him around December of 2022. I had saved 170 void shards up to Christmas time, waiting for a guaranteed void champion, and we weren't getting anything good. We were getting like the most recent ones was like Fortis, Turvo before Turvo was actually meta, and then we got Alil, which was like really bad, and then they buffed him and now he's not so bad. But so I just decided, I'm like, hey, Player's not going to give us anything good like ever. So I just said, hey, you know, for year end I'm just gonna pop them all, and then you know what, I got a Warlord, and that's like better than like almost all like the void legendaries you could ask for, almost all of them, right? So I was, you know, and this guy's account changing. He opens up all sorts of like arena offense combinations that you can have. So this is my build for him. I actually thought about this build a lot, and I went through a lot of like mental juggling on how I want to use him. So basically I settled on this build. His build is high HP. It's easy to build him up with HP. He has really high base HP. High speed 352. I mean, that's as fast as I can make him on this account with this amount of accuracy. So I wanted to jack him up on accuracy. 703 accuracy with 352 speed. So the two builds that I was actually juggling against was basically making him super fast, like giving him my arbiter gear, and then giving him accuracy somewhere in the 400 range. So the reason with that is that that's a really good Warlord to basically surprise your opponents, especially on defense settings where you can use the Warlord and it would just lock out the attacker. At least lock out the attacker. It might lock out everyone if no one is has 500 resistance or more. 400 accuracy is still quite decent. But I was thinking about it and I was like, you know what, I want an all generalist Warlord that's just gonna be good in every fight I put him in, and I will put him on basically every fight. So I want him to be able to handle those 400 or 500 team power teams with the high accuracy, with the resistance aura, and basically all applications. So he will only really fail against like some really premium teams, and they're kind of obvious when you see that. So you know, I might not even attack those anyways because I probably won't have the firepower to kill them, so I'll just move away anyways. But for 700 accuracy, he should be able to basically lock out everyone, with the occasional like Lydia aura, I don't know, some reviver that has 800 resistance or more. So that's kind of my thought process on him. 350 is also a very acceptable speed. I use him for offense. I don't use him for defense that much, like anything too serious. I use him for my tag team arena defense, just because he's kind of like, I don't have like 12, I don't have that many champs that are like geared that well enough for tag team 4. So, and Warlord kind of just fits into any team with a speed lead. He can surprise, right? Yeah, so just go over the gear here real quick, I guess. So we got triple speed, missed the roll in the accuracy, but still really good just for the speed. Double speed accuracy, it's an epic piece, could be legendary. This is a really good piece. I got this kind of recently. A bit low roll on triple speed, but still super good. Missed the roll on the speed gloves. I don't have a lot of good speed gloves. HP percentage is great, so I'm happy with this as it is right now. Definitely room for improvement. Really nice chest, ascended accuracy, and then double speed here with the max speed rolls. Obviously I'm missing, you know, could be a quad, I guess, but it's pretty hard to get accuracy into accuracy ascension. So for now it's super good. And then we got a speed boot finally with the accuracy, substat roll, and speed ascension. So obviously, like, and then the banner, perfect banner for Warlord. Obviously could be a quad, but you know, I'm not gonna hold my breath. But he got HP defense, like really good mitigation stats. Triple accuracy on a revenge amulet. Nothing too special about revenge on Warlord. You could refresh or a reaction would be better, but triple accuracy is really good. And then this is my highest EHP orc ring on this account, which is really sad, but this is the best I got, so I just threw it on him. So you can see like most of the gear is obviously very good, you know, double, triple rolls on speed plus additional rolls on accuracy. Mastery is going to be, you know, the arena package with the Defiant and the improved parry, and then increased healing because he has healing in his kit. You know, remove debuff, damage reduction, and then turn meter boost. Turn meter boost is better than retribution. His A1's not going to do anything. And then support tree, accuracy, and then you have increased turn meter boost. So you have some turn meter stuff to boost him up, so he gets more chances of doing the lockdown skill. So Psycho Magic, more chance to reduce cooldown. And then Lasting Gifts is really good because he plays his block debuffs and the shield. Both buffs you want extended if you can. Lower Steel gives you a good chunk of skill, extra stats, because you'll be probably using perception or speed or a mix of both. And then Hexer and Sniper doesn't matter. He doesn't place any debuffs himself, so they don't matter. Ultimately, you want to get Eagle Eye for the extra accuracy. So I think these are pretty general. There's nothing too fancy here. You could go Evil Eye, but I think giving up Lower Steel doesn't make too much sense since he gets so many extra stats. And yeah, so this is my Warlord. I use them everywhere, and I'll show you guys how I use them in the arena. Alright, so I'm gonna jump into this speed versus speed battle here. So this is my main speed team. I have an Arbiter into Warlord Lockout into Ethos Duke. So I'll show you guys how this goes. I'll slow this down, 1 time speed. So I go first, boost. They're fully locked out, and in some cases the turn meter is reduced. Seers can only do A1. Everyone can only do A1 basically at this point. Ethos Dukes, everyone's dead. So that's my speed team. So the importance of the Warlord there is basically he takes away any chance of them doing anything. So you can see how strong the cooldown lockout is, in addition to the turn meter reduction. Super strong. Necrit is here to just protect Ethos from anything weird like Frunda walking up to him and A1ing him to death. That's possible too. So that's why like you always kind of want to bring like a shield set champion or somebody with a big shield to protect your nuker. Necrit is obviously super good for that role. But we're going to jump into like some other fights here. Just because watching me win speed races doesn't really showcase how good Warlord is. So you don't want to fight Mortus because Mortus actually soft counter Warlord, because Warlord's cooldown reduction doesn't affect peril. So Mortus is not a good matchup for Warlord. Okay, so we got like a higher resistance team here. Let's go into this one. I'm gonna take my Arbiter out. We'll use a slow Duchess so that it's not like a Duchess. It's not like a showcase for the Duchess carrying or anything like that. And I think I like a cleanser maybe. Let's use our own Python. One sheep, or we can use Ramantu. Okay, let's use Uko. Why not use Uko? Alright, let's do this. Also, another thing, guys, if you plan on using Warlord on auto, make sure you guys preset his AI, because he will do his block debuffs first instead of his lockout. So make sure that you guys do that. So we go first. Like I said, build your Warlord with some speed so he, can go fast. We know that this is a resistance lead, slower team. So our fast Warlord will go first, regardless of who our lead is. But in this case, we have a slow Duchess. It does give us a little speed boost. Let's lock him out. So we only fail against Mithrala. So that's not a bad thing, because Mithrala usually should have at least 800-900 resistance. Plus they have the aura. But even with the aura, all three of these got locked down. So give your Warlord accuracy, obviously. Alright. So you can see my Uko only has like 400 accuracy, and it was resisted fully by Pytheon. So now we just start nuking, right? So after they're locked down, if you have a fast Warlord, you should be able to cycle back. You should be able to cycle back fast enough to lock them down again, so they don't get a chance to reuse their skills. So that's the importance of speed. Yeah. So we'll jump into maybe one more fight here. Most of these are like kind of speed teams. I guess we'll go up against this UDK team. Let's see what this is about. Sure. Same team. Okay. They locked them out. Fully locked out. Okay. Yeah, and then that's kind of it. So honestly, like here, Duchess didn't do anything, right? So we're basically just using her for, she didn't do anything. Duchess didn't do anything. So all we did was lock them out. We stripped whatever shield they had, which is like, just the base shield, and then we just nuked them. And then they lost 3/4 of their team. So, and they can't really defend themselves or recover, right? Because they're fully locked out. Yeah. So, obviously Warlord's an insane champion. If you guys got him, obviously you guys use him everywhere, right? And if you guys are going for him, best of luck. Alright, that's gonna wrap it up for this video. Make sure you guys hit the like and subscribe if you guys like the content. If you guys learned anything today, let me know in the comments below. I would appreciate that. I try to answer all comments. I do appreciate that you guys take the time to reach out and leave me some comments below. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this quick showcase. He's one of my favorite champions on this account. I mean, yeah, he's just a game changer. He definitely changed my whole mindset on Platinum, because with him in my roster, I felt like, yes, I can do Platinum, because he opens up a bunch of offense teams that I probably weren't able to have previously. So I hope you guys get him. And yeah, best of luck on CBC, and make sure you guys pull for him on Wednesday 26th and not the 25th. 25th is Duchess instead. All right. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take it easy.